Attention, please. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hi everybody and welcome back to the Crypto Night Show. Your host Superman in the house, and what a bombshell show we're going to have today, man. It's going to be absolutely epic. PCock protocol course launch on PulseChain live. We're going to get into all that. It's going to be pretty amazing, I think, and the STARGATE to MultiChain domination is going to be pretty epic there as well. So awesome stuff. So it's going to be pretty cool. PCock protocol. It's going to be epic, and man, we're going to be covering the pre-launch and hopefully the launch, if it times perfectly well with the countdown on the show as well. So it should be good. Should be good, guys. We're going to be covering a lot of other PulseChain news on that's happening as well. So I hope you guys enjoy that in the pre-run-up and some big announcements there from several teams. So I hope you guys enjoy it. We're going to be covering X Game, Gladiator Games, quite a few other projects as well. We're going to be covering quickly on X1. I think we're covering that a little bit there. A bit on Vault 369. So there's a bit of everything, folks, in the lead up to the big launch of a PCock protocol, which is going to be pretty awesome. I just realized I got PCock DEX in the launch, but on YouTube, but I'm supposed to be saying protocol. And so cool. Really going to have a good time with that. We got Auras in the house there. We've got the Fires. Good morning, legends from Sean as well. Big shout out. Let's get the channel. Let's get everyone to share the link. Let's do that on X. And let's share that around. Sharing is caring. Share show on X. I think that's what I normally write. And bam, bam. All right, kind of cool. Let's put it in there. We got that. Where's the link here? Where's the link? There it is, right there. So don't forget to take a moment, just take a second to repost it. In the meantime, we'll put some little music on. Let's see what we got here. What's that music? Okay. Hit the repost button, guys. Hit the repost. There we go. We're firing up, getting ready for PCock protocol. Launch is imminent. So let's get into that. I don't know how to stop music, guys. Alright, won't stop now. Stupid thing won't stop. Alright. What? Oh yeah, I don't know how to delete it, guys. Got out of control. It stopped. Oh, nice. All right. So get out the link there, folks. Who else? We got a comment there from Sean. Another good day in PulseChain land. Absolutely. It's going to be pretty epic. So we'll enjoy that for sure. Let's get into the rest of the comments. So let's see where we're at right now. Don't forget to share. I think we've done all that. So let's go to the stock market news and kick into gear and see what happened overnight with the stock market and crypto before we get into the PulseChain coverage and, of course, PCock protocol launch. So let's do that first. We got what day results? We got Thursday results. Stock market there falls as tech takes a hit from the Meta and Microsoft slump. So obviously we had earnings season. And we got the Dow Jones down 1/5%, 110 points to 47,500. S&P 500 down 1%, 68 points to 6,800. And NASDAQ there down 1.6%, 377 points to 23,581. And of course, we'd come off the all-time highs, right? So that's kind of where we are right now. With that now, Trump did have a positive meeting with President Xi. So that was kind of cool. So that's generally good. There's always a few little important, things still outstanding, but Trump said that was pretty good and was going to cut tariffs 10% due to stamping down on the fentanyl from China. So that was kind of the main stuff there. In terms of the commodities, let's have a look at that. Commodities right now, West Texas oil is pretty much flat, just down slightly, $60.27. Brent oil, $64 at the moment. And gold at the moment, $4,046, up slightly. And silver there at $48.86. That's where we are right now on the commodities. So let's have a quick look at the Fed rate monitor for interest rates. Obviously, we had Powell make it very uncertain about the interest rate cuts expected in December, but the market is got 71% expectation of another 25 basis point cut. So market not completely convinced there. We did see a slight adjustment in the 2-year interest rates, and that's kind of where we are right now. So we'll keep a lookout for that. That is pretty much the stock market news. Not bad. We got through that pretty quick. Sean says done. He's reposted. Appreciate that, Sean. And bang, bang. We got Frank White in the house as well. PulseChain. Good to see you, Frank White. And awesome stuff going on there. I'm sure you're having a lot of fun with all these launches as well with his ecosystem, PulseChain ecosystem, Matt on PLS Start, which is pretty cool. All right, let's go to the crypto market. And we're going to go full screen on this one. And we've got, at the moment, we've got the crypto market down quite a bit, actually, guys. 4.5%. That's a pretty big day down. 3.68 trillion. So we're still a very tiny little bitty little market cap of crypto. So it is super, super early in the crypto, given all the fundamentals coming forward. We're still expecting that rally, guys. But at the moment, we've got this little bit of a shakeout, a little volatility. Let's have a look at Bitcoin right now, $107,800, down 2.7%. And we've got Ethereum there down 3.7% at $33,780. BNB at number 4, down 4.2% at 1,067. XRP at number 5 is down 6%, $2.43. We've got Solana at number 6 there, down 6% as well, $183. Number 9 is Tron. That is down 1.9%, 29 cents. And Doge there at number 10 is down 7.3%, which is quite a bit down there. And ADA just below it, number 11, is down 7.3%, just below 60 cents. So there we go. Those are the top majors today. So quite a decent little correction there. And what we say about that? Which is the best performer? Well, it's got to be Bitcoin, right? Only down 2.8%. Best performer over the last week, though, the only thing that is green, and that is XRP, up 0.9%. So that is the majors. Looking at the top 100, Zcash at number 34 still is number 1, 39.4%. Trump official is at 81, spot 81, and it's the second best performer, 23%. Pi Network still hanging up there, number 65, up 19%. At 24 cents, and then HBAR number 25 is the fourth best performer, up 16%. Finally, to wrap off our top 5 in the top 100 is Pump Fund at number 76, is up 14.4%. So that is kind of where the crypto is right now. Top gainers in the 1,000. We've got Ouroboros. Oh, good one. Good to see Ouroboros there from the Titan X ecosystem. That is up pretty nicely, 513%. Wow. That's pretty awesome there to 10, almost 11 cents. And of course, the dev there, I think it's super shadowy, just a super smart guy, and not surprised. Aurora there, up 105%, and Pippin there as well. Let's have a quick look at Ouroboros. Have a look at that chart. 513%. Oh, it's the max period, isn't it? Sorry, I don't know why it's got the wrong day in there. 24 days, but anyway, it's up anyway 10 cents. What was it down at? 2.6 cents. So that is doing pretty well. Let me look at the last, last year on here, maybe 3 months. Yeah, it's having a bit of a spike now. Look at that. Bam. Absolutely rampant up there. 1.8 cents to 10, almost 11 cents. All right, so very, very cool. Brennan's like, woo, yeah, RX, yeah, made the top 1,000 on the list there, dude. What's it rank now? 811 on that power move, dude. Let's see what it's done the last 24 hours. It says 514%. So yeah, that seems about right. So number 811. What a bag! What a smart move that was. Who would have done that in the Discord? I wonder. Yeah, pretty awesome. So fantastic. Someone's dancing in the streets. We're going streaking down at the whatever it was of that movie. All right, so that's kind of where we are with the markets. I think let's finally wrap that up. Trending is Pepe Node and blockchain, FX, and Asta is trending right now. So yeah, we're 3.7 trillion on the market cap, down 2.9%. Bitcoin at 107,700, and Ethereum just below 3,800 there. In fact, pretty much at the same price as the PulseChain SAC entry, right? 3,775 there. So pretty crazy there. So that's wrap up our crypto stuff, guys. Man, we're doing well here. We're doing well. Getting the updates. And we got dancing in the streets. Dancing in the streets over ORX. That was a bit of a nice surprise. All right, let's go to the PulseChain and see where we're out there. Everything is down. So is PulseChain down? I think it is down, unfortunately. Let's go to the market there and check it out. So we've got Pulse at the moment, quadruple 032, down 5.1%. It's sitting at 32% of the mean sacrifice price. PulseX right now at quadruple 0211, down 7.3%. So it's making it tough on the old PulseChain. But we're still defended that 2700 mark. We're at 3200 on Pulse. We've got INC right now $1.16, down 7.5%, and we got Hex or PHEX there down 4.4%. So PHEX is the best performer so far today at 73/100th of a penny. EHEX is at 18/100th of a penny. Wow, real weakening of EHEX over on the ETH chain, because with ETH down, and combined price EX and PX is at 91/100th of a penny. The buying beam for PulseX 7.98%, slowly getting towards the 8%. And of course, we're on what day did I say it was? Day 902. All right, so let's go to the gas prices. It's been pretty low these days. Still low today, 355,000. I think it's been like 3 or 4 days at that level. 4 cents for a PulseX swap. Super cheap on PulseChain. And I've validated there 53,162. Pretty similar to what we had the last day or two, I think. And the bridge there, so look at that. Bridge at 96 million right now. That is where we are on the bridge there. All right, so let's jump away to the PulseChain markets. We're at 13.7 million, pretty similar to yesterday. Not quite down at the 11 to 12 million mark, thank goodness, but still pretty low, 13.7 million. But we do have some star performance going on right now. We've got IMP, that is up 97%. We've got Turning Point USD from one of the influencers launched that, right? Turning Point USA. And of course, we saw Erica Kirk open up one of the Turning Point big conferences. It was great to see her out there as well. I think we're going to see a lot of Erica Kirk there in the future. You can DM me if you want to know why. We got ICBM has been absolutely rallying big time, up 74%. What a winner that has been, and a big shout out to the team. Always been a big fan of the project. And look at that chart. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Hot doggity dog. And 13K volume at the moment, 50K liquidity, 231 market cap. So still a very low market cap, but for a niche project, it is very awesome. And I really love the website, and the tokenomics are very, very spectacular. So I'm very glad to see that breaking out so strongly there. Pretty awesome, mate. Pretty awesome. So congrats to the team. That's a 4-hour chart there. We got that's with SCADA too, a matched pair with SCADA there. Joy, of course, launched in the last sort of 24 hours or so. Joy there is up 68%. I think it's a meme coin again, isn't it? Let me see what's the thing here. Richard Ross here. So it's some meme coin here. I don't know the security status of it. I think it's okay. And once again, that is where we are. Does it have a quick check? Quick check is sort of okay. So there we go. That is right where it is right now. Let's have a look at the sort of pump tires. That might be helpful. Let's have a look at the supply. It doesn't necessarily mean it 100% is, but well, it looks like it might be. It looks like it's had. If it has, it's had quite a lot of burning going on. 140, which is pretty high for pump tires. I like to see pump tires launch and with a really good idea behind it, and then burn away. Anyway, Joy there out of the gate. They've only been around for a day and 10 hours on the move. Now, obviously, do security check there. Crypto, what was it? Crypto Solve or somebody like that. I haven't really checked it, but that does look okay. Up 68%. I said it does look okay. I'll take that back. I shouldn't be saying things like that. It's a bad language. Do a check first if you're going to check it out. We got SCADA there as well. That's obviously going up there with ICBM. That's up 42% as well. So that's been around for 12 days. And that's looking good too. Look at that chart. Looking very good, isn't it? That's a handsome looking chart. So look at the RSI and see whether it would defy gravity. The one that we have seen defy gravity up until recently was X Game, right? We saw that defying weekly RSI gravity for some time, eventually capitulating on the launch. But we're going to talk about that later on. 31/100th of a penny right now, and the RSI there pretty hot at 80 on the 4-hourly. Let's see what the daily looks like. It doesn't have them printed a daily yet, so it's just free riding price discovery right now. That is the old SCADA along with ICBM. Nuke the supply team there. Now, next comes up is PCock, which we're going to be talking about. I've got the chart up already, so we'll talk about that in a minute, but that's number 6, 7, and 8. Then we've got Zendog, which is paired to PCock as well. I think Zendog is like music, I think it is, multi-music on, and it's listed on a lot of sites, so that's up 20%. Peahen there as well was launched recently, 16 days ago. Zero Trust has been pretty popular too, along with Zendog. with the PCock pair. That's up 18% as well. So, all the ones that are paired up to the old PCock on the move. Pulse Guy as well, another PCock pair pairing project up 15%. And then we've got the DEX 9mm, which has been doing pretty well recently, hasn't it? Up 10%. So we've got to look at 9mm. And it's about to get some competition today, isn't it? With the PCock protocol launching. So it's going to be fun. So there we go, 1.1 cent right now. It's had a really good time over the last sort of 10 days. So still doing pretty well. And probably underpriced, right? And once PulseChain really pumps, that thing will get revalued really strongly, right? So keep a lookout for that. Currently the number 2 DEX, but for how long? How long will it be number 2? We've got PCock protocol launching today. Let's see. We've got Top Hat right now, also paired with PCock from Cryptic Coffee, up 4%. Vault 369 from Fast Abdul, MultiChain, multi-collateral liquidity fork. This could be a powerhouse. Let's see if it can outdo the single chain liquidity forks. We're looking forward to that. And what other secret sources there. So we're going to talk about that later on. So stay tuned for that. That is the Vault. Let's have a quick look at the price. It's up 4.3%. Still been going for about 5-6 days. Sorry, 5-6 hours, I should say. I've got to make sure I get the right time frame here. Yeah, so they had the big thing. Looks like it's rounding a little bit, doesn't it? Running out of steam a little bit there. 168. So it's almost just under 1,700 a penny right now. But we will come back to that with some news around that and a big giveaway competition apparently. What else we got here? Go Pulse sitting at 9.2 cents, 1.1% there, and Soul Sunaminium at 5.6 cents. But this, as I understand, is migrating to Solana. But what the hell for? Are they going for the theme around Ethereum and Solana? So we'll see. But not great news there from good old Soul Sunaminium. They did a couple of early testings and forks on PulseChain, and so leaving PulseChain, that's pretty lame, right? That's pretty lame. This could have been the avenue to institutional investment from Europe. Also, could have, with the buy and burn potential, could have been a mega project on PulseChain. But Liberty Swap launching today of PCock, so I guess it's going to have to take its place. That's pretty much it. We've got 21 coins in the green. Everything else is out of the money right now. We've got Firewall down there, Vouch right now, number 1 Velo down 3%. Hex at the moment, of course, we talked about that being down 4.5%. UFO down 5%. What else we got there? Solid X sitting at just over $2. Just went below $2, under $2 overnight, but we're waiting for the staking bans for that. So we'll keep a lookout for that for the staking. And of course, X game is being played constantly. I mean, it's last night I did a spot check. There were about 20 people on 3 chains, but probably playing about I know, just guessing, but somewhere between maybe 12 and 16 games in a minute. Guys. So yeah, it's probably, if it keeps that up, I'm sure that's a pretty profitable play. If it happened to get up to like 100 players playing in time, that surely would be hyper profitable. So yeah, we'll keep a lookout for that. What else we got going right now? Pump Tires sitting at number 56, down 7%. Incentive token in the mix here as well, down 7%. Time dividend down 7%, etc. Sparta down 7%. PulseX down 7% here. And then we've got X Game right now, just cooling off, I think, a little bit, but still down 8%, but up 3% in the last hour. And that is sitting at 1.3 cents. So we're going to talk about that in a moment. And of course, that had a lot of drama about who was selling it down, but seems to be holding this for the time being. On the RSI, it is down at about 36. So we'll keep a lookout for that on the daily. 4-hourly there, just skimming along the bottom from the looks of it on the RSI. Yeah, just skimming along the bottom, but it does look like it's getting a bit of structure here, but still a little bit early to see. And the weekly, of course, the RSI has cooled off completely. RSI was hyper elevated, right, at 96 on the weekly, and it's cooled off to 50. Now, if you haven't gotten to Strategy Club, I highly recommend it. Links in the video description or pinned to the top of the X page, and join Strategy Club today, $35 a week, and you would have avoided that cliff there. Right, that is where we are right now. So we'll come back to X game. Obviously, the game and the chart are 2 different things, right? So just remember that. So chart's going to do its thing, and the game's going to do its thing, and the profitability of the game. All right, let's see here. And it's a decentralized casino, of course. So that's kind of some of the mix there. Let's scroll down a bit further here. We've got a bit of pump dies, die down 5.5% here, down here. I think I talked about all that. Let me scroll down a bit further. It's all on the move. PDC the Greys, was making a bit of a comeback, but back down at 1800. It was at 2300, and it's still in that, I think, in that consolidation zone above 1700. So still a bit of work to be done there for PDC the Greys. And I think there was a bit of a talk about some sort of project support for that on X today. Teddy Bear's down here as well, down 12%. So some of the OG Web Chef stuff like Gas Money down 14% there. Peppy, which was a really star performer, wasn't it, is down 19%, and so is Unity, still adjusting in price, down 19%. We expect that to get down to like 13 cents or something around there. We'll keep looking out for that. Peppy, which was a real star performer for quite a bit, had that nice little rally. That's just been not completely wiped out, but maybe 60%, 50% there. So we'll keep a lookout for the old Peppy copy on PulseChain, PSC copy. So that's some of the markets today, guys. So it is what it is. And so what are the top performers right now? Well, they're mostly PCock related, with a few exceptions there as well. Right. So that's pretty much it, and that's going to lead us into Liberty Swap coverage. You guys ready? Hexfader says repost the stream. Appreciate that. Big shout out. Brennan says we're going streaking. Old School. Yeah, that's such a great movie, man. I remember watching Old School, and I think it was in the 2000s, right? 2005, 7, somewhere was it? Somewhere in that ballpark. And man, I laughed from the beginning to the end of that movie. That was just such a classic, such a classic. The Old School, man. That's epic. We're going streaking. It's got some sad stuff in it too, but it is damn funny. What's that one? You're funny, man. You're crazy, but I love you. You remember that? You're crazy, but I love you. We got Pop Fast Up in the house there. I'm here for the tech. Well, it's good that you're here today because we're talking about Vault later on. So hold on to your Vault hat, as it were, or hold on to the key to the Vault. He's got the key to the Vault. Maybe I don't know. You ask him. Anyway, so we got PCock. So we're going to talk about that. So on the 30th there, we had Liberty Swap put out a post saying one more day before PCock protocol goes live. No hype, just waiting until you see how the burn impacts PCock supply and growing demand behind it. And so let's have a quick look what that countdown looks like right now, because we're currently how far away? 36 minutes away, guys. Woo! 36 minutes away from the countdown. Yep, 36 minutes away, guys. 35 now, 35. And we got the cool mouse thing that's really funky. It is pretty cool. We got Heart with Dog in the house as well. Good morning, friends. Hey, Heart with Dog, always a pleasure. And man, what your last post, man? Your series number 2, episode 2. Boy, did it do well. It's done well. Great to see. It's exploding. So PulseChain so lucky to have such a top quality anime series on PulseChain. It's pretty awesome. All right, so Liberty Swap there. That is the countdown, 35 minutes. Now, we're going to come to that later on, and we're going to see what happens when it goes live. So that's coming up in 35 minutes. In the meantime, we're going to have a look at what's been happening with PCock announcements over the last sort of 24 hours. So, yeah, we started there, and I'm not going to read everything, but we're going to scroll down through to quite a few things here. So October the 30th, you can move PCock instantly between blockchains. That is the aim here of part of this launch. So Ethereum to PulseChain to BNB to PulseChain to Ethereum, and no doubt they're going to add more pathways in the future. Coming soon is Solana and the Base. Every transaction burns PCock, and this is huge, right? This is just some big giant web that's going out into crypto land, right? So it's also bypassing all the centralized exchanges. It's just going through all the liquidity pools on every chain, every DEX, and it's just starting to spread out. It really is beautiful. Hexfader says, hey gang, big shout out. So really, really exciting here. Liquidity is building on Ethereum, and of course BNB chain capturing external demand beyond PulseChain. That's a key part of this story, right? That's a key part of this launch. And this is going to be really, really powerful. You watch. I'm very, very excited about this. Eventually, buyers will bridge their PCock back to PulseChain where the incentives live. Don't forget, so not only are they spreading the tentacles out into these other blockchains, so really It's PulseChain is basically in some ways morphing over into these other chains, and this is a very, very clever move. And of course, they're going to have incentives on PulseChain to bring the stuff back over. It's going to be really neat there to get rewards. It's going to be pretty awesome. Every transfer, every trade, every bridge. This thing about that, every transfer, every trade, every bridge burns PCock. That's pretty exciting, right? That's pretty exciting. So it is pretty awesome, guys. And we've got to get excited about it. It's going to be cool. And we're only almost half an hour away from the launch. So it's kind of cool. We had a lot of influencers obviously cover. I'm not going to cover all the influencers, but there's a lot out there covering it. Liberty Swap says you guys always find creative ways to get control and get rid of the middleman. Well, that's what they're doing here, right? Getting rid of exchanges, and PulseChain's taken over. It is awesome. So 30 on the 30th there, they said we've bridged over 200 ETH onto PulseChain. Not bad for a short testing period. Pretty awesome, eh? Pretty awesome. And they got some good responses there. We need to keep boosting ETH liquidity over time. Absolutely. PulseChain is seriously undervalued. Do you like that? I like that. 10,000x indeed, brother. We're liking the stuff there. Earning some ETH now will boost PCock LP massively when the time is right. Tying PCock directly with ETH liquidity. Woohoo! I gotta like that. Thank you, brother. We love to expanding more options. So it's this game on, guys. Let's increase liquidity. It is very exciting, guys. Very exciting indeed. I think people are going to firstly not understand what's going on, and secondly, not everybody, of course, you guys do, but a lot of people will not understand what's going on, and then of course people will also underestimate what's happening here. This is a gigantic event on PulseChain, and I've called it Stargate, haven't I? Stargate to MultiChain domination, because it's that big of a deal. Stargate, do you love the TV series? It was fantastic. Stargate there, man, it's huge. PulseChain is it's just taken over. It's going to be awesome. PCock LPs are still developing and improving, even as many coins tied to PLS liquidity are seeing declines. At this pace, our goal is to make a PCock LP twice as strong as most through consistent effort and time. In this fair competition, let's focus on strengthening PCock Pulse step by step and contributing positively to the growth of all pump tire coins, which is pretty awesome. Now, they've been obviously most was kind of the most valuable there, but PCock has passed them now, and they're going to leave them in the dust. Honestly, that's wishing most people well, of course, holding most, but going to get it left behind. Pump tires, bro. This on the 32. Did you bond your coin to PCock yet, or still thinking about it? Yeah, got to get out there. So far, I've seen about maybe half a dozen teams, I think, have bonded to the PCock, which is a smart move. And of course, some of those are Rome token, Gladiator Games, Top Hat from Crypto Coffee, Hog from the Heart with the Pulse of the Fallen, Heart with Dog, and they've all done it, and several others, right? PCock is taking over aggressively, and this is what I mean. People are going to underestimate this, but this is actually what's happening. Time is turning to PCock mode for pump tires. Absolutely huge. So good stuff happening there. Let's scroll a bit faster here. Imagine the impact when most LP fees go forward towards buybacks and burns. They could build steady, lasting momentum for any long-term pump tires coin. I really love this idea. Sideways movement is just preparation for the next pump. The pump brings more trading volume, more trading fees. More fees keep fueling the buyback and burn. More buyback and burn keeps feeding the pump. I gotta like that. Gotta like that. All right, so that's kind of cool. Then on the 30th there, right now, about 10% of PCock supplies in circulation, with most of the liquidity already burned. Around 3.2 million liquidity is currently tied to PCock, which is pretty cool. All right, let's scroll forward here in time and pass all these other people commenting on it. And let's see here. 21 hours ago, so we're getting into today now. Apply the same principle to auto compounding Uniswap V3. The smart contract periodically harvests trading fees from V3 position, converts those fees back into the pool tokens, and automatically reinvest them. This creates compound returns with an added option to burn the returns, generating massive buy and burn pressure. Since concentrated liquidity typically delivers high yields, imagine burning PCock equal to 250 to 300% of the total liquidity value in a single year. Now, I guess this is what they were talking about when they moved up to 100%, and now they were teasing about 300%. So here we are, but the secret sauce there. The price moves outside the active range. The vault automatically rebounces or repositions liquidity into a new range. This keeps capital productive and solves the long-standing issue of inactive V3 positions. So very dynamic there with the LP management and the V3. All right, so let's scroll up a bit further here. And there's a big shout out to Heartwood Dog, episode 2. Buggy the straight back. Nice one. All right, so let's scroll back up here. Now, this is pretty cool. 20 hours ago, 47 million in trading volume across USDC, USD Tether, DAI, and ETH, with 33 million in fresh inflow, including Ethereum. Woohoo! Liberty Swap is bringing new energy to PulseChain. And this is really part of the gateway, right? I always talk about, Liberty Swap being a gateway to PulseChain and to the other chains. This is just the first step, right? And so Liberty Swap to bring new energy there. So inflow to PulseChain, 32 million, outflow 14 million, and really exciting here. See where a lot of it's coming from too. A lot of stuff coming in is from Ethereum, 54%, 27% from Base, 12% from BSC, and then of course they're going to add Solana on there, right? So 812. So pretty awesome. Outflow, of course, has been Base Chain, BSC chain, and Ethereum. So we're really taking a lot of capital in from Ethereum there. And this is just going to grow. It's going to absolutely grow. Huge numbers, hundreds of millions. It's going to be great. Lots of more influencers out there. Now, one of the people that just onboarded, of course, got an iPad. One of Richard Art's iPads was, I think, Razki here. And they've ended up buying PulseChain, and they were really excited about the experience and looking, I think, to buy PCock as well. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, look at that. I need to get some PCock coin. That's pretty cool. So big influencers getting those iPads coming in and onboarding through Liberty Swap. Pretty cool. That's the idea, right? And they're telling their followers, 30,000 followers. And that's another 30,000 followers that are hearing about, PulseChain and the cool experience that Liberty Swap's providing. 17 hours ago, this is history in the making, the first multi-chain PCock trade in history. And yes, it burns PCock. And so they got the input, transaction output there, recipient, and they got the amount of PCock there, and of course the fee. So nice little test there. Very, very, very cool. So that is history right there. Just remember that post, first one there. Let's see here. What else we got going? 7 hours ago. Yes, it's the leading high functionality utility bird token on PulseChain. If you love memes, PCock is for you. If you love utility, PCock is for you. If you love memes with utility, PCock is definitely for you, which is pretty cool. All right, so I love the hype. I love the hype there. 17, PCock is set to have some of the strongest liquidity paired with Pulse, and it will be closely tied with many strong pump-tied coins, and that's a very important part of this protocol launch, right? We're expecting to have a new user interface with the pump tires, as well as a dashboard. So lots of things coming from Liberty Swap. PCock burn will be massive, and we like that. We like that. All right, some good stuff there. They got some more transactions there that they were just reposting. We'll do our best to protect PCock from sell pressure and keep strengthening its liquidity, buybacks, and burns with everything we've got. Believe in PCock. I like that. It's kind of cool. What else have we got there? Thanks to everyone's effort, PCock now stands at the top of the pump tires in liquidity and price performance, of course, passing by Most and Pump Token, right? We'll keep working to strengthen it further. I really think today is the breakaway part. So they just passed it, and now it's just going to leave a big gap. Leave a big gap with the rest behind. I think it will drag them up, but it's going to be so much front and front. It's going to be crazy. Liquidity of PCock with Pulse has surpassed Most. Price performance is strong, and the liquidity network keeps expanding higher and higher. So yeah, exciting times. All right, so we've got some cool stuff here. Now, we did have some significant pre-ramp up to the Liberty protocol launch. So that is 25 minutes away now. So we're getting closer, guys. And 7 hours ago, they go PCock liquidity and market update. We currently hold around about 170 million PCock in their treasury. Remember, this is a pump tires. Only had $1 billion to start with. I think about 15.5% has already been burned. The next few hours, we'll begin moving a portion from our cold wallet. We plan to keep 70 million PCock in our warm wallet to pair with Pulse, ETH, and other coins, aiming to strengthen overall liquidity on PulseChain. Our next steps are as follows. Bridge 25 million PCock to BNB, bridge 25 million PCock to Ethereum, and then add 50 million PCock to the PulseChain side of Liberty Swap. This setup should give us enough liquidity depth so we won't need to rebalance frequently, allowing all PCock fees to go directly towards the burn. We're open to community input and would love to hear your suggestions. And then they followed up with that, with PCock is set to have some of the strongest liquidity paired with Pulse, and it will be closely tied with many strong pump tire coins. The PCock burn will be massive. And they provided that post again. So kind of cool. It did. They did make this conditionality, though. We are aware that moving 25 million PCock to Ethereum will require 0.3% PulseChain bridge fee, which equals about 75,000 PCock, around $1,200 at the current price. Of course, that's gone up since then. We'll prepare the necessary funds to ensure that if the bridge liquidates the fee, we can support the market and keep things stable. And then they got the token bridge fee was 2.97%, which is pretty crazy, 742,000 PCock. So I don't think they use that way. All right, so let's jump back out of there. Let me just scroll back up. And so that is the big setup, so the pre-setup for this protocol launch with those pools on other chains. PCock on the move, of course. The price starting to starting to pick up. People starting to get it. 14 hours ago, 60,000, and then 14 hours ago they said 6,000 worth. Just added the PCock LP. Our goal is simple: keep PCock at the top as the pump tires #1 coin with both liquidity and performance. Most now ranks #2. More liquidity is coming, so that's pretty cool. All right, so let me swap. Yeah, so even Nick Hellman from the Surf Crypto Paradise talking about getting on that. They should, if they haven't done it already, they should get onto it pretty quick. All right, so yeah, what are we pairing most in PCock? Using 3 million PCock. All right, so that's some of the teasing stuff there. I always go through the comments because they always drop some extra stuff there. 14 hours ago, True Love and Conviction send the market higher. Leave the weak hands behind. So you're always going to get a bit of selling. We saw some of that earlier when PCock, it pumped up to 2.2 cents there. You can see it rallying right now. Let's put this to the hourly chart. And you can see on the 4-hourly, there's plenty of room for this price to continue to move up on the 4-hourly with the RSI. And we did see that spike up earlier, and it got sold into. One of the accounts that sold into it's at about 8 million. I think it was about 8 million PCock, whatever. It's basically out now. So that one of the big holders is out, and we're always moving on. So those weekends are gone, Burger, right? So that is pretty cool. And then lead PulseChain into the bull market, bring hope and wealth to those who believe. Got to be just the believers there. So it's kind of cool. Let's scroll forward here as well. Let's keep going. A lot of people responding, right? And then we've also got this dirty crypto here. Such a name. PulseChain breaking news: Liberty swap to enable native Pulse and PDI to go MultiChain. This is the other side story that's happening right now, right? There's a side story, but a pretty decent one there for the PDI crew. They're also open to enable gas sponsorship and fee burns if the PDI community is interested. Picture this: an explosive altcoin season users on Ethereum and Binance Smart Chain directly purchase PDI. They may also expand to Base and Solana if they use Liberty Swap Bridge. Fee burns kick in case you forgot, Railgun in November as well. Remember, Liberty Swap is going to be doing their second phase is privacy, and that's why you see there's a lot of aspects of this mirroring Richard Hart's vision over time, right? So it's kind of the interesting part of all this. So yeah, PCock burn and cross-chain there go live. So yeah, can you make PDI burn per transaction as well? Yes, absolutely, they say. So there's lots of dialogue going on about that with the PDI. So there we go. There's a couple of other posts there with Dirty Crypto also. So that's a side story to this PCock launch. Hartwood Dog there getting a lot of love too because they got an early smart move a couple of days early before all this is happening. So very, very cool there for the old Hartwood Dog, and enjoy the ride up. Of course, Pulse Guys, another team that's got on board with the PCock. Yeah, Crypto Coffee, of course, Top Hat got on board. So all the players, they're all there. All right, so let's scroll up a bit further here. And we're getting closer and closer, guys. So let's see how close we are to the launch. We are 20 minutes. We're getting there, guys. We are 20 minutes away. Man, it's the excitement is building. Excitement is building, guys. Excitement is building. we got any more excitement stuff? We got the. All right, so we're moving forward here in time. We're getting all these influencers getting reposted as well. This is a little, I think I've got the audio on, so should be able to hear this. This is a little video that study Richard Hart is always one of the mantras of Liberty Swap. So let's listen to this one here, a little video here.
That cross-chain bridging between networks is perfect because now you don't need exchanges to list you. You want to list? Cool, have fun. But we're here to get rid of you guys. You're middlemen. Don't like middlemen.
Yeah. I know a couple of coins that complain massively that the reason that the coin doesn't do very well is that they're not listed on exchanges, on Coinbase and so on.
I mean, look, there's a funny thing that every coin that lists on Coinbase dumps. So it's called like, someone did a report on it, it's like, we're proud to announce. And then like if you search Coinbase, we're proud to announce, you see all these coins that then immediately dumped after. So I don't think the price, like for instance, Hex isn't on Coinbase and it did 1,000,000%. Without staking, it did like maybe 2,000,000% with it. It doesn't matter whether you're on Coinbase or not these days. It may have several years ago, but now that we have decentralized exchange, and it's the best experience you can have.
So Liberty Swip is connecting the dots there, moving multi-chain and getting the DEX up, and it's going to be takeover time. It really is awesome. Don't need centralized exchanges to pump, and it's going to support the price on the on the upside as well as we go with the old buy and burn liquidity build, etc. So exciting times. From that, let's see here what else we got going there. We got the burn will begin after our launch. So we're getting closer and closer to the launch. We're 18 minutes away. The burn will begin after that. We are buying more, and the new smart contracts and updated roadmap are on the way to buy and burn even more, which is pretty awesome. This is the setup for a send. So we're going to be sending the PCock and the PulseChain up as long as the Pulse, a lot of pump ties will get pulled up with it. Full send, which is pretty cool. Much higher, looking good there. So yeah, the warm-up phase. So we're expecting a lot more stuff coming from Liberty Swap as well after this mega launch here. This is really laying the next foundation after the obviously bridge swapping. This is really, really huge. All right, 6 hours ago, respect the bird. The buy, back, and burn haven't even started yet. We're not stopping anytime soon. Even pump ties projects with LP tied to PCock is a test. If it performs well, it means the community is giving their all to full send together with the PCock. You already know which project is to bet on this bull cycle. PCock to $10. Do you like that, guys? 10. Now, I just want to bring that back to perspective. Obviously this is a utility and a meme, and at the moment there are only about 8 or 9 coins in the world that are worth $1 billion, and of course these guys are looking at that sort of upside. Which is huge, right? I don't know what that X is at the moment, but we'll check it out in a minute. But that is huge, and this is the one to do it, right? This is the one. So it's just separated from most token. It's now number 1, and we could see this just absolutely running away, guys. It's absolutely exciting. So we're trying to get one of those big meme coin names, and that'd be pretty cool. All roads lead to PulseChain. PulseChain traders love PCock because it's truly a benevolent coin that brings liquidity and wealth to its holders. No bull market is complete without an ETH and a Dodge run. Absolutely. No PulseChain bull market is complete without a great benevolent runner. Full send the bird for our PulseChain launch there. Exciting stuff there. All roads, all chains lead here. Absolutely full send, they say. So cool stuff. We're getting a lot of traction there. All right, 5 hours ago, just building on that video that they played earlier from Richard, centralized exchanges and centralized sequences are bad for price. Coinbase and Base often serve as ecocyclic liquidity for the broader crypto market. Study the Coinbase listing effect. Study Richard Hart. You'll understand the path forward toward a better blockchain, one that is truly protects your money. Of course, welcome to PulseChain. We're loving that. That's going good. So we're slowly creeping up, guys, on the latest stuff there. I'm not doing my best, Mr. B Roots. PCock is on its way to $1. And my invitation to join the flock is still open. Respectfully, Liberty. I like that. Always very, very kind. All right, so we're going to scroll up here a little bit more. When our season, it is now led by PCock's pump. Why is no one talking about us? And of course, that's responding to Richard saying that he doesn't care about altcoin season. He just cares about PulseChain season, and we like that. We like that. All right, so that's kind of cool. Took it away up there as well. Oh, actually, I think I've gone too far back here, haven't I? Let's forward here, and so that was cool. PCock pump tech 4 hours ago. So we're getting excited. Everything's getting pretty cool. Everyone's jumping in the mix there. Study the PulseChain PCock, learn about pump ties, educate yourself about Richard. You can't dilute your community and expect a great token launch. The great launch is on PulseChain. I love it. So yeah, pretty cool. Bridge to Pulse, study Richard Hart, your lessons here. So that same message is over and over again coming out from the team. We're having a bonk moment. We're having a SHIB moment. A successful trade is always a front run trade. PCock is that successful trade. So this is where it's going, folks. They want to be $1 billion coin. They want to put PulseChain on the map and enter into the top 10 meme coins there, which is obviously a utility meme. Pretty exciting stuff there. This is the second part to this PDI side story that's going on right now. And of course, you can see the support there around that with Dirty Crypto. So obviously, PDI community being excited about that burning feature as well, which is kind of cool. We might talk about that another time, but it's kind of a side story. Let's see here. What What else have we got there? 1 hour ago. Mum, I don't go anywhere. No Thanksgiving, no Christmas. I'm locked in PCock. Yes, Mum, it is DeFi, PulseChain DeFi, not Wi-Fi. It's pretty funny. Can PCock reach $10 so I can rent a new room? So that's kind of cool. That's just out. What else we got going here? This is the last hour too. A few $1,000s worth of pulse here, and there really makes a difference. Since yesterday, over $100,000 have been added to PCock LP. PCock is the #1 trading volume, has surpassed 800,000 and keeps climbing. So that's cool. OX Furio says you created a monster. That's true. We've got lots of excitement happening there. I think that's it on the PCock. All right, so we're getting closer to guys. So let's get in here. There's an hour ago too. We have some creative protocols to pump PCock, and it's LP network exclusively by PCock. Bond it with your coins and full send the trenches. I like that. All PulseX V2 LPs tied to PCock can earn trading fees. Those fees can be converted into buy pressure for PCock. One of the strongest trading peers generated 800K in volume, which equals about $700 worth of buy pressure for PCock. Now imagine we have 172 PCock trading peers across all pump tide coins. Fuck it says. We're going to the moon and buying back with our fees like maniacs. So there we go. Pretty awesome. They got the link there, which is pretty cool. All right, let's tick away from that. So that is some of the latest news there leading up into the launch. So let's go back. I think we can go back one more here. So we're just about up to the top, I think. So let's see. We've got a few more influences there. Man, this thing's moving 100 miles an hour, guys. Yeah, we're up to the top. So we are how long away? We are 12 minutes away from the launch of PCock DEX. And, of course, as the site says, get ready for the official launch, your gateway to trade, track, swap PCock and thousands of tokens on PulseChain instantly and gaslessly. And, of course, it's going to include, as far as we know, a dashboard. And they were talking about a front end for pump tires, a new front end for pump tires. So we're going to expect a lot of feature-rich environment. This is mega huge. And I guess, we've got the official bridge, we've got PulseX, but this is kind of the first ecosystem. I call it the gateway ecosystem, which has got your bridge and your DEX kind of together, right? So this is a very epic system that's taking over other chains as well, and sucking them in with incentive. So this is really exciting, the whole setup, and it's so fast too, isn't it? So really awesome stuff happening here, and I do call it the Stargate to other chains. Pretty epic. So cool stuff happening here. Let's have a look at PCock price. PCock price at 2.12 cents. So just slowly itching up there. Definitely, it's a little high on the RSI, but the 4 hour has still got plenty of room to move to the upside. Only at currently 66. The daily right now on the RSI is sitting just at 71, so just above the beginning of the overbought period, but still got room to move there on the 4 hourly. So we could reasonably expect that to continue to rise there. And of course, the excitement will be when they see the power of this PCock DEX, and people go, oh, I get it. I'm starting to get this now. And so we're going to be looking forward to that TVL just absolutely run away. So keep a look out for that. All right, and we're expecting other protocols to come along here as well. Of course, phase 2 includes potentially Railgun and, of course, privacy and things like that. So that's kind of where we are right now. Now, we've still got a few minutes. We've got 10 minutes, so I'm going to bounce away just quickly from PCock. We're going to talk about some of these other updates that are going on. And, of course, we've got Firewall with X Game. Of course, X Game only launched a couple of days ago, 2 days ago, I think. X Game is not going away, only getting better, says Firewall from now on. Tips usually mean opportunity if the token has a future. And of course, as I said to you, I've been spot checking the amount of players on the chains and the number of games. So at the moment, it's an ongoing business, man. That's what it is. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see that. All right, so that is from Firewall. We also got this update 10 hours ago. I'm quite happy with the launch. We now have the best multi-chain gaming app available in DeFi, providing revenue on the daily to the Solid X Foundation and its partners from 3 different chains, soon 4. They're adding another chain. They're really happy with performance and dedication of my dev team. We are developing multiple projects and solutions that won't exist anywhere else. We come a long way, and we are now closer than ever as a group and a team. Between our team, we know we are already winning with room to move there. So very excited about that, and we're excited about where they're heading here. All right, so that was cool from Firewall. I think we had one more, did we? One more. Ian Heinisch in the house there. That's a little bit about who was selling down the chart and this kind of stuff. He says, oh, it wasn't me. So that's the kind of play there. 6 hours ago, there says on-chain referrals, instant payouts, 30% house share, all playable directly in Telegram, live on Base, BNB, and PulseChain. And so this is continuing. This is the X game. We're going to be following the story. That's a very important story for the old PulseChain So very excited about that. So that's some of the highlights there with X Game. We also had the Gladiator game launch, right? So huge announcement for Gladiator games and Rome holders. The gates of the treasury are opening. A new era of earnings begins tonight. Gladiator Games is launching single-sided staking for Rome token. Stake your Rome inside the game. No LP, no peering, no risk of impairment loss. 72% APR per month while supply lasts. Stake in game with our staking page. Rewards distributed in Rome. Total reward pool 70 million Rome. Once 70 million is paid out, staking closes forever this pool. Launch time, of course, I think it's about now, actually. I think it may have just started. This is one of the highest yield single-sided staking opportunities in crypto, directly tied to a live growing blockchain game economy, only for a limited time. More players, more battles, more demand for Rome, and now a massive new earning mechanism for the community. Sharpen your swords, but all sharpen your wallets. Your Rome can now fight for you, even when you're not in the arena. Pre your bags, pre your gladiators. Tonight we stake. Tonight Rome rises strong. So that is there from Jason, is the founder there of this protocol. So, a lot of excitement about that. So check that out. That is Gladiator Games. I'll post that link in the chat there as well. Bam. I think we got a few more people in the chat. I think we might do. We've got a good bunch of people watching right now. So don't forget to smash subscribe on YouTube, streaming on 3 YouTube channels, and of course on X. So smash the follow button on X as well, and share it around. Repost the show. Sharing is caring, as we say. We got probably this could arguably be the most significant launch on PulseChain that we're going to be seeing. Certainly as part of an ecosystem, massive. We still got another big one coming down in November with Coinwell, but this thing here, I think, could be the ultimate juggernaut that everybody's been looking forward. And as you guys know, I've been hoping we'll get at least half a dozen blue chip protocols on PulseChain by the end of the year. And so we might go through that list when we get to December, but it's certainly looking better now than it was a month ago. All right, so let's see here. We got, Brandon says PCock to $1 before Hex. What's up, hot family there from Crypto Conspiracy Crypto? Good to see you in the house. Your band in the house as well. Good morning. Good morning, Super. Good morning. Good morning to you as well. Welcome to the chat. And I think, did I get all the comments? I did indeed. So, yeah, that is the link that I just posted there for Gladiator Games. And the tournament's coming up this weekend, guys. $3,100 for gaming tournaments. So don't forget to sign up to that as well. For the Gladiator Games. I'll talk more about that tomorrow probably, or the next day. Actually get in there now because I think it's starting tomorrow. All right, so that is the Gladiator Games. So let's have a look at Liberty Swap. We're 6 minutes on the countdown, guys. 6 minutes, so I'm going to have to queue up soon. Raka Michelle also has been talking about Coinwell coming up in early November. He's been posting some shots of that, which is pretty cool. It's going to be pretty epic. And he says just isn't just about crypto loans, so pretty cool there. And I've also offered people to get a sneak peek there as well. So you can go and type the word trustee and get a chance of having a sneak peek early on that. It was 11 hours ago from Raka Michelle. The other big thing in the news, which is not PulseChain, is on X1, the second fork of Solana with all the bells and whistles. X1 is tuning up its oracles from the following partner networks as well: Kraken, Coinbase, Qcoin, Binance, Mexi, and Bybit, and Exit, other things. So looking pretty good there as well. So and Hyperliquid, I did say. So that is on the move there. So that's getting closer to open system. Obviously, the validators are up and running right now. The other big thing, of course, is Fast Abdul has got a big giveaway right now. So you can check that out. I will post that in the chat as well for BSC NFT giveaway. And looks look pretty good. Yeah, you might get that. So it's a copy on the PulseChain. So definitely check that out as well. And that is Vault giveaway. Giveaway. All right, so that's bim bim. So there we go. That is out and about for Vault 369, and that is an unexpected multi-chain, multi-collateral fork coming out from Fast Abdul. So that's a really big protocol, and certainly getting into the blue chip camp there quite comfortably, I would say. So keep a lookout for that. That was a nice surprise. So yeah, we're going to have a good run into the end of the year on the old PulseChain. Have a lot of very investable projects. Pretty cool. All right, that gets us to PCock. 4 minutes to go, guys, and I'm going to have to split the screen here because we're going to go to a different browser, and let me do this properly. So let me set that up, and we're going to go to that one. I'm going to bring up the other browser. It sounds, my Kiwi accent really coming out there. The other browser. Got to have the other browser, mate. Which one am I on here? Let me just put that up. Bam. All right, which one is it though? I'm not sure. let me get rid of the other one first. Let's get rid of that one. And we'll pull it up. Oh, damn it. Now it's like got enlarged, which is usual thing. All right. How are we doing? I think what are we going there? We're going to that one? I think that's the right one. Sound. Put the sound on. I don't know where I need the sound, but we'll put that on. All right. So, we're getting there, guys. We've got the countdown. Let's get rid of the studio. All right. So we're counting it down. Counting it down 3 minutes. Woo-hoo-hoo, crowd goes wild. Crowd's going crazy. I managed to get that in play just in time. Is it showing? Why is it not showing up on the other screen? Should be showing on my screen. Let's see what's going on there with the old screen. Let's see, is it showing on that screen? Let me know in the chat if it's showing up. Showing on my screen, but I'm not. Oh, there it goes. All right, well, let's leave it there. It's showing up, so kind of calm. All right, so PCock. There's a 3 minutes countdown. I don't know what's going to happen, guys. I don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be crazy. Let me pull up the Liberty swap. Try and pull it up too. And let's see. Bam. I guess we've got that popping up. We'll see whether we've got any cool stuff happening there. Bam. All right. Have we got anything happening there? A crop de coffee. Yeah, we're getting there. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I don't know whether it's going to launch straight away. Sometimes it can take a few minutes. I mean, it's when you're launching such a big thing, it's not necessarily going to be instant at we get the end of 2 minutes, but we're certainly looking good there. Now, if you guys haven't, don't forget to share the channel around if you haven't already. We're up to 56 minutes on the show, but share the show around there. Hit the repost button on X. That really helps a lot there. So smash it out, guys. We're witnessing history on PulseChain, literally. This is potentially going to be absolutely a significant milestone in the PulseChain and history. And, of course, everyone else is going to hear about it too, because this is going to drive value, or basically like a vortex through the Stargates, through to PCock and PulseChain and Pumpta. It's all going to benefit, really. All right, 2 minutes, counting down. We've got the cool mouse effect. We're getting excited. The crowd goes wild. Magical moments happening. What do we got there? There's a drum roll. Put that in. Yeah. One minute to go. 1 minute to go. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's exciting. Instant peg $1 when launches, Brennan. I don't know about that, but it's going to be. I think when people realize what is happening here, we could see quite a change in the price of PCock. I don't know. Normally, markets front run value in the stock market. They'll price in the future, but crypto doesn't always do that. So just the way it is. Sometimes it runs up for different reasons. It's something that maybe the market will take a few days. It will take a couple of hours to work out. Right? Take a work out there. Probably a couple of days is my guess. But some of the smart players may realize and get in. Now you still have to manage the RSI as well. So just on that note, but we don't have a week. I don't think we have a weekly RSI for Liberty Swap, as far as I know. Let me pull up the chart as well, since I've got that on the other list here. I'm just basically copying it all over. But we're zero, guys. We're zero on the countdown. We're on 0 on the countdown. I don't know what's going to happen. Is it going to refresh? Do I have to refresh? What? Let's go. We're down to 0, guys. So I'm going to turn the mouse off, the magic mouse off, and we're just going to have the usual effect. I don't know whether I have to repost. Do I show refresh? I'll refresh. No, nothing yet. 1 minute, it says. They've added another minute. At least they've added a minute. They're good communicators at the PCock. They're good communicators. 1 minute, guys. We are ready for this launch. This is so they've added another minute there from the looks of it, which is cool. Unless it just auto added, I don't know. But I don't know what happens. Is it going to auto refresh? I guess it might. I don't know if I have to refresh. Oh, there we go. We're there. We're there, guys. Live. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! We're live, guys. It's happened. It happened. We're awesome stuff. Awesome. All right, so we're live, man. PulseChain PCock is live. That's awesome, guys. We've got the PCock price at the top there. We've got the 24-hour volume, 19,000. We've got the buy pressure, 19,000 there. up 100%, and we've got the sell pressure there at $7.47. So think of this as basically the snapshot. So if you want to go back in history, you can come back to the Crypto Night show and you can see it live. And I'm not sure if anyone else is streaming on this launch, but definitely I'm streaming. And here we are with the starting values. This is the start, guys, just the start. Pretty awesome. And we've got the site up and running. So we've got the market cap at 80 million, FTV 21.3. We got the buyback at 24K. These are very important numbers. These ones we're going to keep track of. The burn tokens, $371. So kind of cool. They got Explorer as well. They got the price chart there in house there. They got the holder count, 5,509 holders. They got the average holdings there, $19,000. We got the what have we got in here? We got the wallet holders, Poseidon at the top there. They got the whales, the sharks, and the dolphins. So they got that all breaking down right now. So we can keep a lookout for that. Obviously, Liberty Swap holding a lot of the coins and a lot of burned as well, 15.5%. We got the top holders in there as well. So this is ticking away. So very, very exciting. And of course, we already went through some of those posts that they had about setting up the peers on Ethereum, and I think BNB was the other one. So pretty exciting there. So let's do a refresh here on Liberty Swap and see if they've got any official post about that. No official post. Obviously, they're launching the thing, and of course, I'm covering it live right now, which is cool. So there we go. All right. So the price, we expect this to it's 2.13 cents, and I'm expecting this to slowly, as people get it, as people see the burning start, burning is going to start up. And obviously the trading fees have to, the momentum was to start. So this is something that's going to build up. So not expecting this suddenly, wham bam, but actually a build up, which is going to be pretty exciting. So we're at the beginning of the genesis, I would say, of the STARGATE, the program on PulseChain, and Liberty Swap is leading it there with its gateway, and now a DEX as well. And this is just the beginning of this absolute juggernaut ecosystem. It's going to be fun, guys. Absolutely fun. Yeah, refresh. Yeah, got it there. This is exciting. Certainly is. We're live. What's price doing? And Valiant in-house there with the rockets as well. Now, this is awesome. So PCock currently at the launch here, 2.1 cents. And we've got the Liberty Swap. Just waiting to see whether we get any official posts on them. But at the moment is awesome. Now, we've got a swap now button. So that opens up as well. So it's that's going to take you to the exchange. And of course, you can buy and sell. Let's see what we got there. So we've got USDC, we've got USD Tether, and we've got DAI, and we've got ETH. And of course, we are looking forward. I think Wrapped ETH is coming, and I saw also Pulse and Pulse, Wrap Pulse, I think is coming. And look, this is new. This is new, guys. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! So that's awesome. I'm so glad I clicked on that because I almost forgot about it. But it is live. Look at that. Yes, that's awesome. Awesome stuff. That's brand new. That's brand new. The crowd goes wild. Yeah. So we've got the PCock on the Ethereum. We've got the PCock on a BSC or BNB chain. And we got the PCock obviously on PulseChain. And of course, we saw that liquidity was it 25 million, and 50 million get added to the PCock earlier in the post that we saw. So awesome stuff there. And yeah, pretty neat. So obviously you can bridge those over, etc. Now, what are we waiting for, right? We're waiting for the incentives, right? So you're going to have incentives. Not sure how that's going to be working here, whether it's a separate step in the launch process, but that is what we're looking forward to. So we're also expecting new pump tires front end as well. So I'm not exactly sure what that will mean either. So there's lots of things happening in that space. But at the moment, we've got the PCock DEX is up and running. People can swap over there between chains, which is fantastic. So swap, pick up your PCock that you want to have. And of course, there are people going to be encouraged to buy and sell on other chains, and also to bring it over to PulseChain to put into the incentive pool, right? That's going to be their pump. Was it incentive to pump? I think it's called something like that. So that is exciting coming up. So that is the next sort of step, as from I can tell. Hopefully, we'll get a little bit of a post here soon. Nothing yet, but we've got that coming as well. So I think I'm just trying to remember what it's called, but I think pump to incentive. I'm just trying to remember the actual name. Let's see if it comes, if I can find it here quickly. Yeah, pump to earn is what's coming. So pump to earn is coming now, and people are excited about that. Yeah, so that is coming to the protocol. So people will be incentivized to come over to the PulseChain there with that setup. Now that we have PCock set up on the other chains, huge, guys. just the beginning. So don't expect, all the stars, but it's the beginning, and we will see people start to transact on that, no doubt, very quickly as the word spreads. So I'm very excited there. All right. So yeah, PCock DEX is live. Woo! Bring it on. And of course, on the journey there to the top 10 memes, right? So let's have a look at CoinGecko. I'm not sure if I got CoinGecko here. Yeah, let's pull that up. So CoinGecko, and let's go to the memes right now. It's I guess we've got the dark mode. Can we do that? Yeah, dark mode. And let's go to the ecosystem categories, and let's scroll down to the memes. And we've got the memes here. And I'm not sure how big this screen is. Let me go to the let's go to the big screen here. Let's see if that works. Yeah, it works. And you can see, let me scroll this up too, because it's a little bit small on the print. But if you go down there, you can see at the moment, you can see that we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 coins that are over $1 billion. And of course, they were teasing about SHIB and Bonk on some of their posts. And so obviously Bonk there is the lowest meme at $1 billion, and that is number 110 right now. So ranked number 110. So that is the destiny of where we're heading. Where's PCock right now? Well, let's go have a look at see where PCock is listing on this price move that we've had today. And let's have a look at that. So PCock right now is sitting at number 1,356. So this is where we're starting. This is Genesis Day. 1,356. Target is to get up to around 110, all things equal. Like, nothing's all changed. So there we go. Keep a lookout. Now, yesterday we were at 1,450. Now we're at 1,350. So we're certainly well on our way. Exciting times, guys. Let's look at the max chart on that. There's the max chart. That's our journey. We were down here on the bottom here at one time at 1,900 for a penny, and now here we are at 2.1 cents. So let's see. This could be the ultimate story. And of course, having a big meme like this is huge beacon, a huge light, a huge peacock bright with its feathers out, attracting the PulseChain. So this is really, really super exciting, guys. Really super exciting. I'm glad to be able to, cover it today. Now we're just going to see whether we get a bit of an update here from the team. But pump to earn is coming as well. So this is, remember, there's different steps here to happen here right now. So let's scroll. We've got some post out here right now. So this is hot off the press. We would like to introduce our PCock protocol designed to measure and maximize the growth of PCock, its liquidity pool network. And this network is very important to understand, right? That's now been set up, marking the birth of the first cross-chain DEX centered around PulseChain. Woo! You got to be excited about that, guys. And it's exciting stuff. So let's go. Yeah. So awesome stuff. And, we're going to have interesting chart from now on. There's going to be those that understand this is an investment-orientated mega pump. We're trying to get this utility meme coin up to the right. Now, obviously, there's going to be profit takers on the way, but now we've got all these burning mechanisms just adding like a layered cake on top of each other, and this is a utility bound. So it's going to be zigzaggy all the way up there, but man, it's exciting. And at the moment, we're only $18 million market cap. So let's work out what it'll take to get to 1 billion. And this is looking absolutely fantastic. So let's have a look here. 1 divided by 18. Let's do it. Oh, let me put a decimal place in there first. 18. Oh, no, actually, have to put a 0 too. 0.18. Get your maths right, guys. Is 55.55x. Can you believe it? 5555 right now. You couldn't ask for better. That's hilarious. So 555,000. So 15.2 years in the old hex language. But anyway, 55.55x to $1 billion. Stay tuned. Now, it's not going to happen just tomorrow or today, but it's the mechanism has been set up for this to happen, right? That's the thing to understand. And it's only getting bigger, Looking good. Price is moving up, says Valiant there. Yeah. So remember, it's not going to happen overnight, but the foundation, the mechanisms have been set up for this to re-rate. And the more the market understands it, the better. And of course, this is just going to build on itself. They've got lots more to roll out as well, like the incentive program, as we just saw. This is pretty awesome. So first cross-chain DEX centered on PulseChain is live on PulseChain It is absolutely mega there. Brennan's got the 5555. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's to what $10 to $10 billion. Yeah. Well, that would get us to how many coins are $10 billion? What did we say? Let's have a look at where they are. Now, let's see where we are now. I've lost the plot here, but let's go to the memes and I'll scroll back up here. I'm just going to re-render. Let me just set that up. It's been a bit sluggish today on the old computer. But 10 billion, there's no 10 billion ones, right? So Doge is the only one that's the top, and that is at 27.7 billion. Then we've got Shiba Inu at 5.7, a meme core there at 4.2. This is based on CoinGecko, of course. Pepe at 2.7, and then Pump Fun at 1.5. And then, of course, Trump, and then Pudgy Penguins, which is Tom Lee's favorite, right? And then Bonk there at number 8, I think it was. So $1 billion there. So yeah, is that 8? Yeah, I think that's 8 coins that are over $1 billion. And PCock is on its journey to that point. And of course, you need a good meme coin, at least one on your chain to attract all the capital, let alone all the other bullish things we've got on PulseChain coming. So very excited. And of course, let's not forget Richard Hart is on the move with his ETH through the Tornado Cash, doing different things. We've got lots of things happening in the space, and we've got all our mega project launches. We had an X game, which is going to be fun to watch that grow, and we've got now PCock DEX, a PCock protocol launch, and that's the beginning of the rollout. It's going to be pretty awesome. Valencia, it's hard to believe that there are only about 5,500 holders. I know that is pretty crazy, right? Pretty crazy. So pretty awesome stuff, guys. In fact, let's go have a look at I don't know if Bonk's going to have it on Bonk. Let's have a go to Bonk. That's at $1 billion. Let's go here. I'm not sure. Let's copy that and let's go to the Soul Scan. We're going to be a little bit nosy here. And this is the Bonk token. Holders. They got 985,000 holders, guys. So now all coins are probably going to have different holder counts, but they got almost 1 million holders on the old Bonk. Now, obviously, there'll be a lot of gas accounts and all sorts of stuff, but that's still a ton, right? And we're at 5,500 on the old PCock. That is crazy, guys. That is crazy. Yeah, let's have a look at the holder count here on PCock. Pretty crazy. So Brennan says very much like the Hex early days, Valiant. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, we've got 4,666 holders right now, and we've already got 15.4% burned. Right, it's already burned, guys. So there's 3 main mechanisms, I understand it, to show burning. Some of them take it off the max supply. There's 2 other ones, right? I think there's you can have your own address, and there's a global address for burning. At least 3 different ways. This way here, they've got their own burn address from the looks of it, 369, and it's at 154. 154 million coins. So it's gone. The rest of it, of course, sitting now. We've got 100 million now in this top pool here from the looks of it, and 48 million in the second contract here, 4.5%. So I think this is the one that they may have boosted with the 25. We'll quickly check on that, see whether we can see anything like that. That was 1 minute ago. So we've got all these transactions happening right there, right now. Yeah, I'm not sure which one we have see the transfer, but definitely lots of transfers happening right now on the chain. All right, so that's some interesting stuff there. Let's quickly go back to the post, because I think they had a second post as well underneath here. So that was pretty cool. I'm going to repost that. Congrats. Always misspelling. Have you guys noticed that? Always misspelling. Congrats, PCock. Oh, Liberty Swap, actually, isn't it? Liberty Swap. On this historical launch on the PulseChain. And I got PCock for PCock to $1 billion. Dollar. I don't know. Everyone says it a different spelling, but dollars. I'll just do the normal English. How about that? All right, so there we go. Congrats, Liberty Swap, on this historical launch of PulseChain. PCock to $1 billion. God damn the spelling. $1 billion. All right, let's go. Woohoo! We're on. All right, so great news there. And of course, we've got the website there for the gasless stuff there. So lots of cool people. You'll succeed if you try. Nice. I got lots of people pretty happy about that. So very, very cool. All right, so that is the link there. I'm going to link it in the chat there if you guys want to check it out. Of course, if you're on X, you can check it out too. But that is the link to that post, the launch post, basically, right there. Bam, bam. All right, fantastic. What a show! What a show, eh? What a show! That is epic. Whew, that's huge. I mean, this is a really big day. It's a really big day. I mean, we're getting ready for this big rally, you know. And it's funny, it's on a bit of a pullback day in the crypto, but PCock doesn't phase PCock, man. PCock is, you know, it's climbing as we speak. 2.2 cents now. We're just about at all-time highs. We just had an all-time high not too long ago. Let's put the hourly chart on. We had an all-time high 4 hours ago, and now we're pushing higher here. And so it should. So it should. It'd be not really nice to see the PulseChain community understand value creation and you know, and start supporting you know, what I think is the gateway STARGATE protocol on PulseChain. And this thing's going to get bigger and bigger. They got lots more in store, as we saw with the incentive and stuff like that. So this thing's got lots of cool things happening. Very, very cool. So I thought I'd already put that out, didn't I? What comes next after the debut of PCock? So PCock protocol. This is what we want to hear. Perhaps it is time for a clear and powerful roadmap for November and December, outlining how we will expand cross-chain support, deepen liquidity growth, and accelerate the PulseChain-centered ecosystem through coordinated buybacks, burns, and new trading incentives. Woohoo! Let's go. Let's go. So what's that? The Liberty Swap, the PCock. The PCock Standard, the decentralized alternative for central banking, forward by Richard Hart. Say what? Wiley, I like that. Oh, that's alpha bullish. I got to post that too now. This is too cool. Too mega cool. All right, so what did I say? We got. I'm not going to spell too much more because they know it was enough. That was enough. All right, so kind of cool, and yeah. What is this? This year, PCock will prove its strength as one of the most powerful crypto assets. For now, let's let the burn begin and let liquidity flow towards Ethereum and BNB to set up new LPs for the next phase of growth. How about that? So awesome stuff happening, guys. Awesome stuff. That is pretty cool. Yeah, that's I love that. That's great. That's great. 2 mega. Yeah, 2 mega. All right, so awesome stuff coming down the pipeline here. I don't think that that prints anything, but yeah, the PCock Handbook Standard, the decentralized alternative central banking, forward by Richard Hart. So I don't know, are they going to publish that? Is it going to be linked? But we'll find out. In any case, Liberty Swap is DEX is live. Everything's looking pretty cool. You can now swap into all those coins, which is pretty cool. Let me just see what else you can do here, which is pretty neat. So yeah, awesome stuff, guys. Bring it on. So we got the base, I guess. We got Ethereum there, but that's pretty epic, isn't it? Look at that, awesome stuff. So bring it on. Now we are expecting that incentive to launch as well. So we'll keep a lookout for the next step in this expansion of the PCock DEX and protocol. All right, what else? I think that's pretty much it, is it? At the moment, I think that is. Let me go to Liberty Swap one more time and make sure I'm not missing anything here. We've got all the links. What else? We've got this one here too. Our users can instantly swap PCock across Ethereum, PulseChain, and BNB. They can also add liquidity and trade PCock seamlessly on all 3 blockchains, with more integrations coming soon. So there we go. Our users can instantly swap PCock across Ethereum, PulseChain, and BNB chain. They can also add liquidity and trade PCock seamlessly on all 3 blockchains, with more integrations coming soon. Every trade contributes to an instant PCock burn, strengthening the ecosystem with every transaction. So that's the heart of what's happened today. More coming, right? So this is coming down the line there, coming soon. Support for Pulse, and of course I talked about that earlier. EHEX, which is exciting, and PDI, which has been the talk of the town. It's been that side story I was talked about earlier. These assets will become truly multi-chain, protected by the security and reliability of omni-chain bridge technology. Awesome stuff. So I know the PGI guys are going to be super excited about that. And that's also bullish for Pulse and Hex, right? Very, very cool. Now, most, of course, win most, right? Because that is past most, which is kind of the funny part about that. So that is very, very cool coming from the team. Did I repost that one? I think I might have. No, I didn't. So let me repost that too. Man, we're going to be reposting all over the place for Liberty Swap. So I think that's it right now. So you're going to have to keep onto these guys because they are they're going to drop lots of alpha bombs, I'm sure, all day. And the price of the PCock right now at 2.2 cents. And I'm just going to say it. The market's going to underestimate and misprice. People are going to miss the train. So it's up to people what people do. But I think this is the juggernaut, absolute juggernaut on PulseChain. And everything to $1, says Brennan. Yeah. I mean, the other thing, it's a global good for PulseChain, right? So it's going to help lift all of PulseChain with the pulse that it brings in and things like that. So it's pretty awesome. All right, where else? I think we're going to go. I think there's liquidity as well. Let's go to the liquidity pool here, and you can go on here, and you can now add PCock in here as well. You can also add in obviously PCock on Ethereum and liquidity as well. You can add and withdraw. So if you want to participate in liquidity providing with the PCock and other stuff, you can do that. So check it out. It's got PCock on Pulse, PCock on BNB there at on Ethereum at the moment. No BNB at this stage, but definitely Ethereum there. Obviously, it's got the stable coins on the 3 chains plus Ethereum there. So those are 6 coins you can select to provide liquidity there from the looks of it. If you had PCock in your wallet, which I don't in this account, you could add maximum in there. Now, apparently the minimum is 100 PCock and the maximum is 100,000 PCock that you can add into liquidity. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. So awesome stuff. It is kicking away. Loving it. So teams. And then, of course, we had a nice surprise with another, I think, very big protocol coming, the Vault 369 from Fast Abdul, that definitely is going to make an impact with the multi-chain lending protocol liquidity fork. So what a way, heading towards Christmas this year for PulseChain. And we've got all the other market fundamentals in the wins as well. Richard Hart on the move. We've got privacy coming, phase 2 as well. So good times happening on the old PulseChain. It is exciting stuff, and that capital is going to bring capital in from other chains, pull it into PulseChain. Can't argue for better than that. And now we've got a supercharged meme coin that could become one of the top 10 coins in the world with the $1 billion mark based on today's values. It's exciting, guys. It's exciting. And we'll be watching for the ramp up in volumes and everything else. Of course, LibertySwap's always very transparent with their numbers. Now, the other thing that we have, of course, is that PCock is also paired up with a lot of other teams, right? So it's paired up with a lot of other teams are actually paired with it, or other teams are paired with it. So we've got really a cool number here. Now, looking on the bulls here, obviously we've got PCock here. I'm not sure if it's going to show up yet with the Ethereum and the BNB chain yet. It might take a little bit to show up before we see the peers with those chains. So we'll keep a lookout for that. But we've got, what do we got here? We've got, these are all PCock peers here. So we've got a Troper. Let me just scroll back up here. We've got the Rich Hart cores, of course. We've got the stable coins. We've got SCADA, which launched, of course. And we've got PTC, the Greys. We've got Trooper. We've got Dr. Dodge. We've got Emmett Farm. Big shout out to Emmett Farm there. Teddy Bear. Most token, of course, paired up with that. Trump token. We've got Federal Reserve there, Treasury Bill. XUSD, ARC paired up there. We've got Zen Zero Trust there. Zen Dog. Top Hat. Pulse Guy. It's not showing up here, but we also obviously got Rome and Hog from Heart with Dog. They're all paired up. So these are some of the early peers here, and I think we're going to get a lot more people in other pump type communities jumping onto it, right? That's what we're going to probably see there. Thanks very much to Jason from the Gladiator Games reposting the stream. Appreciate that. Big shout out. And definitely check out their staking of Rome token today. Just launched as well. Just pretty much around the live stream here. And also the number 8 tournament is on this weekend. $3,100 up for grabs on PulseChain, guys, that you can play in Gladiator Games. Generation 3 Gladiator, so definitely join up to that. Great opportunity to be a whale in a major protocol. Yeah, that's right. So if you missed the old Pepe or missed something like that, this is your chance to get in early on this and watch it grow, man. Watch it grow. These guys are ramping things up. All right, let's do one more refresh here. How we're doing for time? We are up to an hour and 24 minutes, so we're going to finish in 6 minutes of our coverage. That's an hour and a half. That's pretty decent. Of course, I'll be covering this again tomorrow. All goes well. Probably a bit later tomorrow, but tomorrow. And game on. Look at us. So we've got some more updates from these guys. I told you, you're going to have to keep up to date with these guys. But we've got some information as well. Traders have started moving PCock to Ethereum. So that's pretty cool. Traders have started moving PCock to Ethereum to establish new liquidity pools. Every single transaction will instantly burn PCock, adding constant deflationary pressure and strengthen the ecosystem in every move. So awesome stuff there. We're going to repost that too. This is all pretty early history there. So kind of cool. Amount 1,000 PCock there to 1,000 PCock. What else there? So BNB chain to PulseChain it went to, and it burnt 3 PCock. Man, this is exciting, guys. Burn it down. Burn it down. That's all we can say. Very, very exciting. Yeah, very cool. All right. So we're going to have a lot of that cool stuff. So keep watching it. This is the juggernaut. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. When people look back on the bull market, it's a very, very good chance that people will say, man, I remember I was lucky I got on the PCock and it became one of the top $1 billion meme coins in the world. Exciting stuff. Yeah, now imagine, we get pulse pumping, all the rest of it, then the US dollar value just goes up dramatically as well. Very, very, very exciting. So let's have a quick look at the ratio to pulse over here, since we're trying to look at everything, aren't we? We're at 696 pulse at the moment. The all-time high was only a few hours ago at 722.95. So we're making new history here on the old PCock there. Looking at the daily chart on the pulse ratio, that is our chart right now, and looking pretty darn handsome. That's on the log view. So yeah, we're just slowly just climbing up there, just doing the grind. And now we're about to be supercharged. Don't forget to smash the rocket on there and give it some love. But yeah, it is game on right now. 18.7 million in market value. And of course, when we started earlier at I think it was 18.1 million, was around a 55.55x to $1 billion. Bring it on. Fueled by bridging fees, so DEX fees, swapping fees. It's going to be a mega awesome, guys. And man, the incentive program hasn't even launched yet, guys. And people are already starting to set up their own LP pools on, I guess, the ETH chain, BNB chain. It's pretty awesome. We can already see the Pulse chain already accelerating with all the pumped IPs pairing up. This is a juggernaut in the making, guys. The ultimate gateway, the ultimate Stargate to all the chains, the ultimate takeover, as Richard would say. It is pretty exciting. Pretty exciting indeed. All right. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think we've got 3 minutes to go, so we'll keep looking out on this. But the values are going to keep going up, aren't they? And of course, at the moment, $10,000 Poseidon venture. One here is 85% of accounts, if it looks at 221 wallets. A whale, it's got here, if I'm reading this rightly, 770, 12.5%. A shark, $100 to $1,000, 1,169. So it's still early days based on these numbers, if I'm reading them rightly. So cool. Game on. It's exciting. Right. What else? I think we're going to go to that one. Now, I don't know if I posted the link here, but let me post the PCock link in the chat there as well, if you guys haven't got that already. Boom. Now, if you're on X, of course, you'll be able to see all these links on the posts. So you can do that as well. Let me go to the Liberty Swap here. I'm going to go to BAM. I just realized I was posting it on a different account too. I was posting it on a different account. All right, so that is Liberty Swap. I'll post that in the chat there. I'm going to have to repost this on my other account too, because I thought I was posting it on my main account, but of course I wasn't. All right, so that is that. Let's see if we've got any more updates here, and so forth. Let's have a look. Traders started moving there. We got a little repost here from Julius. In the meantime, buy the dip, buy the rumor, and buy the news. Yeah, buy it all. PCock on PulseChain, cross DEX, chain DEX incoming. Of course, it just launched, which is pretty awesome. But I would highly recommend you keep tabs on here. We'll get a lot more about what's happening with the build out, how liquidity pools are happening, amount of swaps happening, amount of fee burning, the roadmap ahead for November, December. This thing is just going to be building. This ecosystem is just like a balloon that's blowing up. It really is going to be big, and it's expanding across multiple chains. So just think about what we've got here. It's just absolutely awesome. There's only a limited amount of PCock if you really think about it, because it's a pump tires and already 15.4% burned. So that can really start to accelerate away. Yeah. And if the growth keeps up with the price, obviously you're really making a powerful protocol there. And what else has it on PulseChain that do that, right? There's a few other little business ones out there, but nothing that is systemic like this, and also spreading out like a peacock's feathers. That's probably the way to go. All right, we've got a great amount of people watching right now. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button on YouTube. And of course, also on X, smash the follow button. Hope you guys enjoyed today's comments, today's coverage. PCock, of course, to $1 and then $10 apparently on the way, and of course 55x or so to $1 billion, and of course getting in the top 9, be number 9 meme coin in the world. We could do that. I think we can have that on PulseChain, and Liberty Swap there, well on its way, only just climbing towards 19 million now. On the website, they list a whale holder as 1 to 10,000. Yeah, I'm not quite sure of the numbers there. That's why I was a little bit curious. I would have to check those. So anyway, that was it. So kind of cool. I think we're going to end it there. Hope you guys enjoyed the coverage. That is something you can come back to this video and watch it again in the future once you're like rich from your PCock. Yeah, it would be a great way of flashing back to the launch price. It was a real privilege, real honor to cover it. As you guys know, I've been streaming about PulseChain for over 900 days now. Before that, I was streaming about Hex for the hundreds of days before that. And it really is a privilege to be able to cover so many projects. This one, though, is a mega project on PulseChain. This is going to be really incredible, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to join Strategy Club. Links in the video description for that. $35 a month. Really great value. And, of course, if you're on X, hit the profile at the top. You can join up to Strategy Club there. And, yeah, look forward to seeing you in the Discord. Take care, everybody. Bye for now. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly did. What an excitement. What excitement. All right. Let's have a look here. Let's find the way out. I've got to find out. Actually, let's go to this one. And I was just going to say, it's on a farewell. This is my parting gift. And, this is Richard Hart, man. This could happen as well. I mean, PulseChain's going to do some mind-boggling things. It's going to be crazy.
You could get a God candle at any moment. You could get a God giant green candle at any moment. Giant green it's easier to get at any moment because it takes easier to get economic energy, because it takes less economic energy because there's less of it for sale.